Thank you so much for joining us at today's TYT Town Hall with Cenk Uygur. You can ask Cenk anything about the midterms, the progressive movement, and TYT in general.
More millennials are socialist than capitalists or consider themselves such. Do you think you're missing sort of a target demographic in terms of the voices you have on the show and in the network?
When you get into democratic socialism, it just gets into the nuts and bolts. Because I think the word socialist and the word capitalist are both misnomers. Some things are private, some things are public. I think that a couple more things should be public than they are today in America.
I was wondering, in terms of actually once we have people in office at the state, local, and all kinds of levels and federal level, the plans to actually implement a progressive agenda.
So it's just this return on investment. If you were going to put in $2 and get back 20, you'd do it too. So they could afford to write that legislation and hire people to do it and hire an army of lobbyists because they're going to get a good return.
Do you think Democrats can actually take back the Senate in November, or do you think it's still a pretty long shot?
At best, 50-50 there, honest assessment. On the other hand, in the House, I think we're going to maul. I think we're going to just absolutely roll in the House.
I love TYT because you guys give me kind of the American news that I miss from back home. Something that I would love to see, and something that I was hoping to ask if you guys could try to incorporate, is more world news. So maybe us members who live overseas could send ideas for things that are happening in our country.
My dream has always been to do it in all the major languages and with people from those countries that are native to those countries. So Young Turks in Chinese with Chinese hosts, in Spanish with Latin American hosts. That would be awesome. That would be amazing. And hopefully a revolution in media and progressive revolution all across the world.
Can we change the culture by teaching more empathy? Or is it so rooted in our nature that it's just not going to work?
I think that empathy is probably the most important thing we can teach kids. School, we're really focused on math and reading for logical reasons. We should give them more life lessons. That could be so much more valuable than any one particular class you take. Thank you all of you guys for participating. And of course, most of all, thank you for being members, spreading the message, doing all that you guys have done.